Ethereum Name Service. So, back in 2021, we saw a lot of hype and a lot of excitement around ETH domains. Celebrities were kind of pushing a lot of .eth addresses and stuff. And I think a sort of celeb culture is going to be quite important for how ENS rallies in the coming year or this year. So we're going to take a look at who's been involved and, you know, what can happen if, quote unquote, the right people get involved. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up these coins. These were coins that I expected were going to make me very good money. And if you'd have done the same, if you'd have popped $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos, sat on them for about 16 months and sold them, your total profit in that time would have been over 123 grand. Now, in under a year and a half, that's spectacular. Now, I sold these, but I do share the coins that I own on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So if you were to join today, you'd see my entire portfolio. When I am looking at adding to it, I will tell my members what coin I'm adding in at what price, what percentage of my cash I'm going to put in as well. So my members can copy along exactly. When I sell a coin, I also tell my members what coin I'm selling and at what price. So my members get in at the same price, get out at the same price. There is no work for any of them. And if you go onto the site, you'll see why there are thousands of members on there. You'll see what the members have made since joining, as well as the things I've said in the past, which is all public record. You can verify it all. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, it's the perfect time to get it sorted because, guys, once this market starts ripping, it rips hard, it rips fast. So time is of the essence to sort your portfolio. And if you go to copymycrypto.com and read through it all, I think you'll realize it's a service you should try out. Now, Ethereum Name Service. So Ethereum Name Service did pretty well in the last bull cycle. I mean, when it launched pretty fast, it went up to about $85. Now, as a concept, I think this is outstanding. So they've got, if you use ENS, they convert human readable Ethereum names like John, .eth into the machine readable alphanumeric codes known in wallets like MetaMask and everywhere else. The reverse conversion as well, associating metadata and machine readable addresses with human readable Ethereum addresses, is also possible. This as a concept, if they can get this so smooth and easy to do, this can open up so many people getting into crypto, because a big sticking point for a lot of people when they join is getting started and figuring out how the hell to move money around. The goal of the Ethereum Name Service is to make the Ethereum-based web easier to access for all people, basically similar to how the Internet's domain name service works, making the Internet more accessible. So like DNS, ENS uses a system of dot-separated names called domains, with domain owners fully controlling their subdomains. They launched a highly successful retroactive airdrop in November that rewarded users who had registered addresses before the launch. In Feb of 2022, they faced criticism from about the director of operations for some tweets. I don't really give a crap about that, to be honest. I don't think that's worth talking about. ENS was initially a part of the Ethereum Foundation, but spun off as a separate organization in 2018. Lead developer is Nick Johnson, who's a software engineer from New Zealand that worked at Google and the Ethereum Foundation. The ENS team is 9 people strong, governed by 4 to 7 multi-sig roots, with the following members: Nick Johnson, Sergey Nazarov, Dan Finley, Taylor Monahan, Aaron Fisher, Jason Carver, and Martin Swend. Despite the fact that obviously they don't have any investors themselves, they're supported by Ethereum, Binance, Chainlink, Ethereum Classic, and Protocol Labs. Now, one thing that benefited ENS hugely back in 2021 was the amount of celebs that just jumping on board the sort of hype train. Paris Hilton was one. You had Jimmy Fallon, the man with the fake laugh. You had Anthony Hopkins and Shaquille O'Neal. And they all bought into .eth domains. And some of them were obviously, Bored Ape Yacht Club holders as well. But the ENS, like these guys getting in on ENS did cause a little bit of hype and started moving it quite well. Now, ENS is naturally got a bullish forecast because fundamentally they're trying to rejig how the internet's going to work. No more domain name services. Now it's Ethereum name services. Very similar to what we've already seen. Obviously, it's just the next evolution in what quote unquote Web3. Now, ENS has been getting a lot of usage in terms of the amount of addresses that have been registered. I think people have been very proactive in terms of trying to register domains from companies that may want to get involved in the Web3 services sooner or later. So I have no doubt that Nike.eth and all the massive corporations worldwide have ETH domains registered, and I imagine there are a lot of website, I don't know what's the word, fishers that are trying to get other websites like sorted. So, we'll probably see celebrities or well-known celebs that have got their own website having their same website .eth being bought up by chancers. And it's not a bad idea, in case these guys end up transitioning to Web3, you might be able to make a lot of money by owning that domain. So clever as a concept. Because of this, and because of the general activity that there has been on Ethereum Name Service, there is definitely potential for this to run very, very well. Recently, its all-time high, like its high was about $26 or so. We've experienced a bit of a pullback since then, but the next rung up is, get above $26. Now, I think this is inevitable that it's going to be at least trying to retest some of the previous highs. I think a big thing will be the celebrity culture as well. Back in 2021, we had a huge celeb wave into crypto, Bored Apes and all of that crap. So if Ethereum Name Service has that same run with celebs once again diving in, the artificial pump from celebrities, or the very real pump, to be fair, from celebrities, could tick this over to an all-time high. I think if we don't see celebs getting involved again, I don't think this will break its previous high. However, I think there's a fair bet celebs will be, because they were so prominent in the last bull cycle for crypto. I think there's going to be enough of them lingering that are going to be ready to take cash from promotions and stuff. So I think this is one that can run to $100 with the help of the celeb culture. If it doesn't get that again, I think we're probably looking more like $60 or $70. Key thing, like I said, how many big name celebs can you get involved? And I think there's gonna be enough. I mean, just look at what happened with Kim Kardashian and Ethereum Max. When people like that get involved in the markets, for whatever reason, people have a surge in buying. And I think there's a high likelihood that, again, we're going to see the same thing. You got Seth Green knocking about and all. Not that he's a huge celeb, but there's enough of these guys in the crypto space that they're going to talk with their friends. Once the .eth domain pops up, I think it will draw enough attention for a nice price pump. So $100, I think, is a really sound target for ETH or Ethereum Name Service. But let me know what you guys think. What celeb, if you're an Ethereum Name Service holder, what celeb could you dream of getting in on ENS that would pump the price like wild? Because I actually don't know celebs these days. So let me know in the comments down below. Guys, if you want to make the same profits as me in this bull cycle, you can do. All you have to do is join up at copymycrypto.com. If you join up today, you'll be able to see my entire portfolio. Copymycrypto.com is where I share my whole portfolio with my members. When I add to my portfolio, I will let my members know what coin I'm adding, at what price, and what percentage of my cash I'm putting in. When I sell a coin, I'll let my members know what coin I'm selling and at what price. So my members get in on coins at the same price, get out of coins at the same price, meaning there's no work for the members at all, and they make the exact same profit as me. We have had the halving. The markets have been moving a little sideways, a little up, a little down, but they've not started rallying like wild yet. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, this is actually the perfect opportunity to get it done, to get your portfolio sorted whilst the markets are sideways. Because once they move to new highs, they're going to rip hard and fast, and that is profit you're not going to get back. If you're not sure about your portfolio, if you're not confident with it, if you haven't got started, go read copymycrypto.com. See why there are thousands of members on the site. You'll see what the members have earned. You'll see what I've said in the past. All of it's public record. You can literally go onto the old YouTube videos on this channel, verify everything that you read. Because if you're looking at waiting 2 or 3 months to sort your portfolio, it's just going to be too late and profits are going to be gone. So go to copymycrypto.com now, read through it all. Because it may be that you realize this is going to help you out hugely in this bull cycle. That's it for me, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.